It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Vamos vacinas.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. Making some progress here.
Ficou meio um retorno aqui.
They bring him down beyond the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pistol snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Jackson now on 3rd. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Said the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's his running back. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Quan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Lamar out of the pistol. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. It's complete, play made by Bateman. Keeps on moving into the red zone. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Stout's all set to send this one away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Jump off caught by his back. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in his web thing than siblings. Nothing for my children. What? They just for children.
I am these two.
Air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Nice punts here, up and angled towards the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
There's a screen sound for Pacheco. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Complete to number 10, Isaiah Pacheco. It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. From the gun, it's Hunt. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Butker knocks it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
That's a good thing they got the football where they did coming off that fumble recovery. It's disappointing as an offense when you can't move the ball. At least your kicker can pick you up.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Wallace with a return here. And And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable they'll find enough space for a completion.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So they'll decline this and take the results. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run here following the penalty. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a 1st down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. It's Pacheco again. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3.
Ravens 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down. Here's Lamar. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Throwing again is Lamar. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Right back to Pacheco. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Yellow. Hey, Rimley.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him out to pick up the first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And a couple of teammates combine in there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stuffed at the 2. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Yellow.
Pacheco. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Yellow, yellow.
Here's another for him. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Chiefs 17, Ravens 7. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here's Mahomes. We've got a screen to the running back. Room inside the 10. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His third total score this game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead.
Ravens 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. The tight end in motion now. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Yellow.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
It's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42.
Yellow.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Yellow.
Second down run by Pacheco. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First and 10 from the 43. Play action, Mahomes. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Couldn't find a completion on first down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. The gun, give to Hill. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be third down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, he feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Turning to Henry on third. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Ravens.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Makes the catch. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. From the pistol, Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Smith on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Either they knew play action wasn't coming or they were totally sold out for that one. That was a shot. That's how you hit and make the highlight reel.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Yellow.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on a field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Lamar out of the pistol. That's incomplete left side. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked up by Chidobe.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
This quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Play fake, Jackson. Look him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. Corners will tell you it's them. And I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Christian Fulton. At the 20. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Now, after throwing the pick, we see him injured on the play as well. Nobody wants to see an insult and injury on the same play for him. Hopefully, he's just shaken up. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This 42 yards from the right half.
42-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Hill now from the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game, and sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Rod lost on a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Lamar now from the gun. Caught by Flowers. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Ravens.
First and 10 from the 43. Here's Jackson to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Escapes the pocket. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down, Baltimore.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's the backup, first throw. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Out of the gun here, Rush. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. Boy, they had the look, Brock, and they just missed a touchdown as the throw put them a little bit too close to the edge of that end zone.
Handle priority number 1, that's to catch it and secure it. Unfortunately, did not leave enough room to land his feet in the end zone, despite what was really a tremendous effort.
This is man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. He goes to the hurry up here. Rush throwing on 3rd. He brings it in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Coming from the pistol, Rush. Pitch made. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in 1 game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation.
That pass is caught. They get the 2 points and a little drama now. We've got ourselves a 1-score ball game. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust, and they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a 1-score game. They do their job. Now 1 big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them 1 snap away from a totally different ball game.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie.
Toss now to the short side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Go on, Eddie.
Back to throw Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs lead by 15 now.
The score, Chiefs 37, Ravens 22. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here. Escapes a defender.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. From the gun, it's Rush. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Rush. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
The second down pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Looks like a design run here from Mahomes. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Here's Mahomes on a designed run. Setting up for the kneel down on third. It's a designed run from Mahomes. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. So score this a win for the Chiefs. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys look...
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.